we are shopping my closet for spring trends. Hello and welcome back to the RELM Co. I'm Rebecca, and on this channel we talk all things style and fashion. Things like thrifting, things like personal style, upcycling, outfit ideas, all that goodness. If that sounds like something you like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along. So we are shopping my closet for spring trends today, but I'm also gonna add a twist in there. With each look, I'm going to incorporate a thrifted piece from my closet. Why I wanted this extra challenge is because I really want to showcase how you don't always have to buy new when it comes to trends. Especially if you're just dipping your toe into a trend, you don't want to spend a lot of money. Plus you want to make sure you're being a little bit more sustainable and by buying stuff that's already in the world. If you haven't seen my spring trends video, I will go ahead and link it here and in the description below. I'm going to shop my closet for 3 of those spring trends. They are lingerie dressing, old money aesthetic, and 90s minimalism. If you are loving a trend, before you go out and buy something, take a look at what you already have in your closet. Often we already have what we need to recreate these trends in our closet. You just have to go in there, explore, and get creative with your style. So that's what I'm doing today. I am going in my closet. I am recreating these 3 spring trends. Let's get into it. This first trend I'm going to recreate is this old money aesthetic. So let's talk about what this is. The old money aesthetic is this idea of dressing like you have generational wealth, like you have had wealth that has been handed down to you from generations in your family. When you're thinking of this trend, think vintage Ralph Lauren, or I guess current Ralph Lauren. Think Princess Diana. Think a little bit on the preppy side and maybe a little bit of that horse girl look. So when breaking it down, you're really looking for very tailored pieces. So you're thinking those structured blazers and definitely a texture. So like a houndstooth or a herringbone or a tweed. You're thinking about sweaters and sweaters with texture also. So like Fair Isle sweaters, cable knit sweaters, layered often over a button-up shirt or a turtleneck. You're thinking trousers, you're thinking jeans, but jeans you'd wear under riding boots. So we're going to get into my closet and recreate that look.
All right, so my thrifted pieces here are the blazer, the sweater, and the shirt. And I really think the combination of these 3 pieces really made the look. The blazer with that texture and the gold buttons, also with the layering of the shirt, the sweater, and the blazer. And those riding boots, perfect for this trend. Now I went with a denim mini skirt because I felt like it was a little bit more me, plus I thought it looked really good with this overall look.
This next trend I'm gonna recreate is 90s minimalism. I did see a lot on the runway that I really liked, but I also wanted to go back to, the 90s and really get a full idea of what this meant. When I did go back, I looked at people like Gwyneth Paltrow and Kate Moss, and Gwyneth Paltrow was probably the 90s minimalism spokesperson. If you look at every photo of her in the 90s, she is wearing this aesthetic. You're seeing things like, longer length skirts, sleek lines, not a lot going on, very simple looks, slip dresses, simple tanks. Also for shoes, very simple. If they're sandals, very strappy. If they're boots, just sleek. No platforms, no embellishments, just very clean. So we're gonna go into my closet and recreate this one.
So the thrifted piece from my wardrobe here is the skirt. And I really thought this outfit really nailed that 90s minimalism. It's just a simple skirt, midi length, with a very classic, basic tank top. Now for shoes, this was a little tricky for me. I really wanted to go a little bit more chunky, but I really wanted to stay on trend, so I went for some really strappy heels. Also just keeping to that theme of that 90s minimalism, where there's no embellishment, there's no fuss, it's just really clean and simple.
This next one is lingerie dressing. I really love this idea of wearing things that you would think more of like undergarments as everyday dressing. So the goal with this style is that you are taking one of those undergarments like a corset or a slip and you are creating an everyday look with it. So let's create this one.
The thrifted piece from my wardrobe here is actually this vintage slip. Part of me really wanted to make this into more of a night look, but I really wanted to stick to the trend, which is pairing your lingerie pieces with everyday pieces. So I paired the slip dress over this basic white t-shirt and some just simple boots. However, for that extra, I added the floral choker and the fuzzy bag. Loving this look.
That is it. Thank you so much for following along. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite and if there's any spring trend that you are gonna start shopping your closet for. I'd love to hear that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I always appreciate your support. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok at thrift.co. If you would also like to sign up for my weekly newsletters that go out every Tuesday, I will leave a link in the description below. And until next time, wear what you love.